So I'm doing something different this week because it's my birthday and why not? We're gonna do a vlog. Right now, it's like 8 in the morning. I have a nail appointment with Nail by Morel. She always does your girl's nails, both since we're moving to Austin, Black woman owned business. And I'm very excited for today's nails. She has done a sample set just to ensure that she can do it. I believe in her, and that's why I tasked her with this specific birthday nail task. I know that she can do it. I know that she will do a wonderful job. And let's just get into it. So we're gonna do get ready with me just today because I'm only getting my nails done today. I did my hair yesterday. That was the longest. This always takes me so long. I hate that for me. So we're gonna do nails today, and then by the time that this vlog hits your inbox, it's gonna be my birthday. So we're also gonna do the birthday activities together because why not? Hope you enjoy. But also, if you don't, that's between you and your feelings. Let's get it cracking. I'm excited.
Back from this. I mean, we can, but we have to use a form and that takes too long. So we just gonna play with it back and forth. Okay, let me oil this hand, and then I'm gonna have you do that.
The little cuppy.
We're gonna do because these need a actual. These really do need a pose. So like I said, I'm probably gonna end up doing an ad with these. Even though I don't want to, but I want to because I like them, but I don't want to because I feel like everybody's gonna try to come up with something intricate. Go away. Your name ain't Todd, and then you get that. Oh, but we're gonna have to see. But I want to do something fancy, so yeah, we're gonna do a pose because I feel like with this one, I really do. You know what I'm saying? So I want to put an advertisement on Facebook and TikTok.
How you feel?
I feel good. I feel like I accomplished something. I feel like you put me to the test, and I feel like I passed my test. I feel like I got an A in class.
Go ahead.
Yes.
So from is this the right hand? Yeah. So from the practice hand to the real thing. Go ahead. So you in Austin?
Nail by Morel.
So we're at the Airbnb in Dallas. No, you don't want to say hi? Okay.
Hi. I didn't realize that was an opportunity for me to say hi.
Cameo. So, we'll do a tour of the Airbnb soon. But we're about to do some, film some content for these products that Bailey got. Right, Bailey? Bailey, come. Say hi. Bailey, say hi. No? Come here, Bailey. Say hi. Sit. Nope. Nope. Good girl. Say hi, Bailey. Aww. Okay, Bailey, this next thing. Since moving to Texas, it's been at the top of my list to visit the home originator OG place of the frozen margarita. In Dallas, Texas is Mariano's Hacienda Ranch, which is known to have been the birthplace of the frozen margarita by taking a soft serve ice cream machine and putting margarita mix in it to cool off in the Texas weather. Aside from the dinners, I had no idea what we were doing for my birthday. I was just along for the ride. This is very random.
It is very random.
The first activity was mini golfing. one of our earliest dates was going to the mini golf court place that's in Manhattan. So this was a cute little nod to the thing that we did in the first year of our relationship.
And Tom? K-U-R-T and 2 I's.
Easy, all you do is just click on your name, drag it over to how many tries it took you to get it in. 6 is the max that you can enter, and then all you do is just press it again to save it. QR code is right here for drinks, and then Eddie will be your course setter.
Okay, thank you. That's okay.
I want to get a full body, you know.
With my O's.
You know. Yeah, this here in New York coming out. You're right, I guess. Okay, we went through that door. We have 2 other doors, which includes the ups. Oh, dang.
Yeah.
That's kind of cool. And if you stand up, we get better lighting.
Huh?
We get better lighting.
Yeah. Kurt? 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 I thought I lost you.
I was like, nah, she didn't go this way. Look, I got the sanitizer here.
Oh, perfect. Yeah, that's him. Cause I don't know niggas.
You was gone. I was like, nah, she couldn't have gone down this way. That was too.
Repertoire. Oh.
Yeah, we get all that quick camera
In the classroom.
It's almost like a stained glass window.
You're almost like a stained glass window.
I am, man.
Go ahead.
At my grown age.
Don't go separate directions. I lost my
Oh my God. I guess we're doing this. All right.
You don't want to book me in.
Oh my gosh. It don't stop.
Oh, hands on your knees. Hands on your knees. Hands on your knees.
Make the ghetto bitches put their hands on their knees.
Crawling through. Go ahead, babe. Move your booty.
I scared the little kids.
Where does that go to?
Oh my goodness, the elevator.
Right.
Oh, this is the closet from the video.
Oh, okay. This is rest. Nation of the house. Thank you.
I know. We in the bottom. Don't hit your head, babe. There's the door there? Push.
Lock.
It's lock.
Double lock.
Well, that was underwhelming. Oh, look.
I guess I make a better door than a vending machine.
I suppose so.
I am the controller.
I was ready for that.
Yeah.
Wait, that's the guy though.
While we were initially looking for Meow Wolf, we saw signs for an aquarium inside the mall.
Some huge coral polyps in here.
Yeah, babe, there's some huge coral polyps. Look at it eating.
Putting on a good show.
I know.
Let's go over here. Guys, let's just
It's glass.
I think it's like this is Dad's. That's a nurse truck. I thought they were so much smaller.
I really like jellyfish.
Another restaurant on my list of places to try was Bento Son. They have award-winning tableside liquid nitrogen drinks, which includes a frozen margarita, a pina colada, a frosé, and some other drink that's on the menu. But I obviously was interested in the margarita since we're doing a margarita-themed Dallas trip. It was the most delicious frozen margarita I have ever had. I don't know if it's the science behind how the liquid nitrogen freezes the individual liquid molecules of the drink so that it doesn't produce any iciness whatsoever, but it was essentially like drinking alcoholic sorbet, and it was delicious.
In 1993, Americans watched breathlessly as FBI agents faced off with a self-proclaimed religious prophet and his armed followers in Central Texas. This was the Waco siege, a weeks-long standoff between the federal government and a religious group known as the Branch Davidians. Established by leader Victor Hautef, the Branch Davidians are a Christian sect, an offshoot of the Seventh-day Adventist Church, with a literal interpretation of the Bible's prophecies. Hautef and a group of his followers settled near Waco, Texas in 1935. Branch Davidians believe in the second coming of Jesus Christ and a day of judgment in which God will punish the wicked and reward the good. In preparation for Judgment Day, the Branch Davidians isolated themselves from the outside world in their commune near Waco. Confined to a 77-acre compound called the Mount Carmel Center, they established their own way of life. The group had gone through various divisions and changes in leadership before it was taken over by a charismatic Bible teacher named David Koresh in 1990. Koresh was a self-proclaimed prophet and believed that he was appointed by God to bring about the end of the world. Unlike his predecessors, Koresh practiced polygamy, taking a number of underage followers as wives who bore his children. He also collected guns and ammunition in preparation for the coming apocalypse. Word eventually reached federal authorities that the cult was illegally stockpiling weapons. On February 28, 1993, agents from the Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, and Firearms arrived at the Mount Carmel compound, armed with search warrants for the property and an arrest warrant for Koresh. Gunfire erupted, although it's unclear which side started it. At the end of the 2-hour standoff, 4 ATF agents and 6 Branch Davidians were dead. The FBI intervened. Nearly 900 members of law enforcement descended on the compound, including Texas Rangers, Army personnel, and National Guardsmen. For weeks, FBI negotiators bargained with Koresh, bringing in supplies and allowing him to sermonize on the radio in a bid to get him to surrender. Though he allowed a number of Davidians to leave, Koresh displayed no signs of turning himself in. Agents then tried hardball tactics. They turned off the electricity blasted loud music, and flashed harsh spotlights into the compound's windows. That didn't work either. After a 51-day standoff, Attorney General Janet Reno gave the FBI the green light to raid Mount Carmel. On April 19, 1993, tanks rolled in and punched holes in its walls and deposited nearly 400 canisters of tear gas inside the building. Several hours later, a fire broke out.
This far out in the country without fire hydrants, you have to haul all of your water. It's just a very bad scenario here at this point.
Winds fanned the flames and reduced the entire property to ash within an hour. Around 80 Branch Davidians died, including David Koresh and 25 children. While most died from fire and smoke inhalation, 2 members were found with fatal bullet wounds to the head. 4 federal agents were also killed during that siege. Several months later, a federal grand jury indicted 12 of the surviving Branch Davidians for unlawful possession of firearms and aiding the murder of federal officers. Many believe the government's actions were overly aggressive and maybe even illegal. The raid drew sharp public criticism, and controversy swirled over whether or not federal agents started the fire and shot the Branch Davidians. At the center of the storm was Janet Reno, who issued the final order to raid the compound. In 1999, she appointed independent counsel John Danforth to investigate the incident. Danforth concluded that the agents were not responsible and placed the blame squarely on Koresh and his followers for setting the blaze and shooting themselves in order to fulfill their apocalyptic prophecy. The investigation failed to satisfy critics who, to this day, believe in conspiracy theories of a federal cover-up. For some right-wing extremist groups and patriot militias, Waco was further evidence of a government willing to use its power against its own people. One of these extremists was a 24-year-old disgruntled Army veteran named Timothy McVeigh. Radicalized by Waco, McVeigh would retaliate for what he saw as the injustices of the Waco siege by bombing a federal building in Oklahoma City, exactly 2 years to the day of the siege at Mount Carmel.
It's a little windy, but we are at the site of the Branch Davidian compound. Currently, they finally watched the documentary or information about the Branch Davidians last night before we arrived.
Seventh day.
He grew up as a Seventh-day Adventist, and I was like, when he first, I was like, because cults, I'm really into the cults, but we realized he's not as religious as I was worried about. But yeah, this is a branch of Seventh-day Adventism and the Latter-day Saints. You have the Branch Davidians. Yeah. So we're here at it's like a pretty eerie location. The church is locked, so we can't go inside and see what's inside, but the land is still the land. There are horses. They're so cute. And remember when I was like, there was something about a school bus, and they were trying to like, when they were trying to leave out, it was like a lot of children's bodies were found underneath this school bus. Yeah. So we're doing a historical walk right now. Well, it's a little windy, but buried bus area. Keep out. Okay, we're coming on it. Oh, that's the bus. I feel like if this is the bus, then that must have been where the shed was. No, you know the shed where the kids were found shot, where the kids were shot and killed. You know what I'm talking about? I think this is it. So in the final minutes of the fall of Waco, there was a massive fire that broke out, and instead of like being engulfed by flames, a lot of the parents and children were found with single gunshot wounds, and it was like in this shed that was pretty close to the bus area. I only really understand where it is in relation to where the actual compound was. I don't know where the compound was in relation to where I'm standing, but this looks like this may have been where that shed space was, like right here, because it wasn't too far from the bus. Also, if you're a cult girl, gal, guy, let me know, because I love talking about cult stuff. Anything to do with like groupthink, things like that. It's all very interesting to me. Oh, something is here. Look, I don't know what this is, but this is a box, and there's another box over there. But I love thinking and talking about the dynamics of groupthink and what goes into that. Because a lot of people shun people who join cults, but it's like so much goes into what all happens when people join a cult. But we're getting closer to the horses. You think you would join a cult?
Oh. But I'll be foolish to think that I'm not susceptible to indoctrination. Because it don't always look like a cult.
Yeah.
It look like national pride and a sense of duty.